All right, hey, good morning, everybody. Checking in here. Let's see where everybody's at. Get our normal cone heads. Let me turn off my phone. It seems like it's going extra loud today. We don't want any you got mails. There's my one particular harbor. Richard, what's up, man? We got Mexico, Terry. Hey, La Cruz, Mexico. That's awesome. I saw the Smokies. I love the Smokies. It's funny, anybody that lives in the mountains, all they ever want to do is go to the beaches. And then when you live on the beach, all you ever want to do is go to the mountains. Nobody ever wants to hang where they live. That's why they call it vacation. Hey, Becky, yeah, I got them on, man. They look great. So let's let everybody get in. We're looking at radar. Definitely got some big time weather brewing in Louisiana, Mississippi this morning. Tornado warnings. We're going to go over all that stuff. And talk about the dust. Got about talking about the tropics. Nothing really brewing yet. Got hot, hazy, high pressure over the southeast is going to be the big story. We got 110 plus degree temperature indexes in Florida today. So first and foremost, our big shout out to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, our Facebook Live sponsor, and there's a cool picture they posted just 23 hours ago. That's they say, how important is it to color coordinate your 4th of July party with these flavorful and American-made drinks? America. Funky Buddha Floridian. That looks like a cool beer. So there you go. Thanks, ABC. All right, so let's show our puppies, and then we'll get cranking on the weather. There's a satellite look too. So we mentioned it yesterday. Jerry Creations. Becky's in the house. Becky right there. I'll post the link. But she sent some gifts for the dogs, and these are custom made. I got Hunter over there. Hunter, come here. Hunter. He's like passed out. We'll show Hunter in a little bit. So here's our cool compliment collars with a bow now. Look at that. They have matching bows. These are going to be our going out collars. And it's a custom cool little print, and look at this. Even have a matching leash with this cool colored design here that Becky made. So thank you so much. We'll show Hunter in a few minutes. He's over there conked out. Well, let me go get him because I don't want to forget. Hang on. Come here, Hunter. All right. So she never made one this small, Becky told me. But look, here's Hunter. It actually kind of fit. He'll grow into it. But again, look at that. So we got kind of matching collars. Is that cool or what? They're twinsies. So thanks to Becky there, her little business. And I'll link it, Jerry Creations. Thanks a lot. We got some other cool stuff she sent, so we'll show those off and I'll link it. So there you go. They love it. Hunter has to grow into his a little bit. I might say Rusty. We keep calling Rusty's gone, but we both call Louie Rusty. So I don't know if I said it or not. But that was Louie and Hunter, official dogs of Mike's Weather Page. They're good boys. All right, so here's the scoop. Let's see. What do we got to talk about? All right, so let's talk about short-term stuff. Tropical stuff. First off, Dolly was wasted. We lost the name Dolly yesterday. And Dolly is now a depression. I'm in depression because I want a Dolly to be more memorable. And I guess, my little photo yesterday, I did not mean to offend anybody with my blobs. But I do think we're making a new shirt that says, I like blobs. Watch for it. So that's could be fun. But anyway, here's Dolly. Nothing to worry about. It's just a tropical depression. Whatever. Blah. Boring. I didn't even go crazy updating the website because, it's just it's a high it was our high it was our upper level low that got down to the surface, and you know, there you go. It's not, so that was Dolly. We got floaters on weathernerds.org here. We can take a look. Oh heck, he doesn't. There you go. So it's pretty healthy looking. I mean, all the convection, it's totally away from the center. It's just a naked swirl. Dolly's naked out there in the Atlantic, spinning around. Got some low level spinach. So I mean, it definitely fit the name tropical storm for a little while because there was thunderstorms around the center. But right now there's nothing. It's just a big naked swirl. So Dolly is naked over the Atlantic. And you can really see with the IR. Here's the center, and there's absolutely no convection. That's because it's getting sheared to death. So exciting. We're already into D names. So, you know, everybody got worked up about a lot of names for the season, right? And so far we've had, we could have a lot of names and we could have nothing to worry about. That's always what we hope for. So there's that. All right. So, yeah. Hey, Whitney, Louisiana, you guys are getting rocked, man. Current radar down there. Check out this low pressure. So I put the animated. Let's look at the future radar here because showed this a lot yesterday. There's a little bit of low pressure system over Texas today. That secondary blob is forming, but look at this. It's crazy looking. It's definitely got. This is future radar. Let me kind of make it go fast here. But look, we definitely have. This is throughout the day today. So, later on this afternoon, we still have storms along the coast under Houston today to worry about. And then we also have storms in Louisiana, Mississippi to worry about. But look at that little low pressure spin. It's crazy. So it's not tropical, obviously, but it's feels tropical. So this is later tonight, 6 p.m. We're going to have a stormy day today across the upper Gulf. It's going to make its way into the Panhandle later today. So that's been really consistent. We've been talking about that a lot. It's leftover front hanging around, and it's going to dissipate and leave behind a hot, dry weekend for most as we get. So here's the rest of the day. You can kind of see this is over southeast. But so this is here. This is this afternoon, 1 o'clock. So rains, Louisiana, Mississippi, and then it's going to all push its way eastward. Florida storms again, popping up 5 o'clock like clockwork. Almost the same exact pattern we've seen the last 3 or 4 days. So the storms today in Florida are going west to east again. And yeah, we could have a little storm action late tonight. This is later tonight. So there you go. Look at that. Later tonight, we could have a storm rolling in Atlanta tonight, 10 o'clock. So all this stuff's pushing east. That's our tribute to Bush. So there's that. It's it's pretty interesting. So the Storm Prediction Center. Here's a cool radar map. You can kind of see it really spinning right here. Look at that. And we got a big old mess out here coming down lower Louisiana. All this is going to be making its way up. So, we had some surprise tornado warnings this morning in Louisiana, Mississippi. This has got a lot of instability, so we could possibly see the same. No tornado watch, but we could have tornadoes. Go figure. So that's it's a pretty big little system here. That's going to be something to watch today. So all this stuff's going to make its way eastward throughout the day. Storm Prediction Center map showing that increased chance for storms. Oh, they actually upped it to yellow. Look at that. That's fresh. That's that's these storms coming in. We just saw it. This just got updated not too long ago. So there's a increased risk for storms along the upper. We have a lot of upper Gulf Coast fans too. So this is this is big for them. So what kind of action can we get here? Just storms, squalls coming in off the water. So that's today. Tomorrow, a little bit lingers. That's more in morning hours. And then day 3, things are pretty quiet down here. So high pressure comes in. So, hey, Dorothy. Yeah, well, heat index, heat index. I know we got heat indexes. That's big stories. I have a sharer badge. What's a sharer badge? Teresa, yeah, the dust is coming. I'll show you that. We got dust to talk about. I guess we can look at rainfall real quick. A lot of people ask about how much rain we're going to get. So Florida Peninsula. I always get Panhandle and Peninsula confused, like watches and warnings. Florida rains normal. They're going to develop more center heading to the East Coast today. I don't know why I picked Florida. We want to do Southeast. People asked about the Southeast real quick. So let's look at the Southeast real quick. And then we'll look at Texas because they still got more tropical moisture coming up. And then it all slowly slows down by the weekend. So here's a look at the rains. So somebody's out about South Georgia, but tonight rains looks like your best bet. So look at that. I mean, we got a dry pattern through the weekend. So, all right. So other than the stuff we're getting today, everything's pretty much going to dry up. So the best chances for rain, somebody's asked about South Georgia. That's tonight. You know, isolated up to not even an inch. So not a lot of rainfall coverage, South Georgia. But then by tomorrow, Friday, look at that. Friday, this is accumulated 6-hour rainfall, but almost nothing through the weekend. Into next week, really. No big systems. And then we'll look at Texas real quick, and then we already showed Texas. So, all right. So heat index. Yeah, we got everybody got their phone alerts today. I got a bunch of phone alerts. Here's the current heat index map. Actual temperatures have been nearing them, possibly upper 90s. But anyway, all this orange is our heat index, heat advisories, triple digit, so be safe out there. And these things can definitely pop some thunderstorms. Hotter it is, the nastier storms are, that's for sure. So there's that. Let's talk about the dust real quick. Here's a map I did earlier today. Let me get a little bigger. Here's the dust. The dust currently, I'm getting all kinds of people sharing videos, which is great. Pictures. The dust currently is over the Caribbean. Here's the dust. So we're already getting it. I had people share some pictures earlier, but this is going through tonight. Starting to impact later tonight. We're going to start getting some of the dust. The heavy stuff's down by the Yucatan right now. I shared a picture on our supporter page. It was really fascinating of the dust in Cancun. Cancun right now getting the big stuff, but there's our dust coming up, and this is tomorrow. So definitely going to start feeling it tomorrow. The timing is exactly right on pace to when that front disappears. So we're going to have a hot, this is more going into Saturday morning, but look at this. So the whole southeast here along the Gulf Coast down to Mexico are going to be experiencing the thick plume of dust all the way over here into even Georgia and Carolinas. Some's going to make its way into Florida here, but you can see it. Look at the motion. That's the dust. Dust in the wind. And that clears out. This is like the 28th, 29th, which is Monday, Tuesday. And so we got the other little one coming behind it, but nothing, not a big newsmaker like this one was. That was a high constant, big plume of dust. Remember, we looked up the word yesterday, plume. And there you go. So the big stuff's coming. It's going to wrap around across the whole southeast. So it's going to be hot and hazy. Hot, hazy. So see what you got. Hey, what's up, Stephanie? Happy birthday. 5. What's up there, Jenna? Where are you going? Big Ben, I forgot about that. Yeah, so today's stormy. Tomorrow's. Hey, what's up, Jamaica? Yeah, this is right on top of you guys down there currently. Big time. Windy, technically today, we can start having some of it. I had some people share some photos. But the Big Bend, the big stuff according to this map, be more tomorrow. This will be tomorrow-ish. And then Saturday, and then Monday it clears on out. So Julio, yeah, we've been looking at that. We're going to talk about the tropics here. We usually ramble in a million different directions. Thought it'd be cool to start doing something here too. I get a lot of people posts. I always forget to look at them. So I had to click a lot of places to get to them. But this was shared 7 minutes ago. So we're going to show some supporter or visitor posts. But this is Mia in St. Augustine. Look at that. Morning sunrises looking towards the Atlantic, and definitely igniting those colors this morning. That was over in St. Augustine this morning. Whitney lightning detector, cool. Heat index. There's a cool cloud cover in Texas. Wyatt. Pretty interesting. Looking at it long ways, I'm sure. Here's Dust, Christine from Cuba. That's a good shot from Cuba. That was actually sent to us from Cuba, so that's cool. Thanks for sharing. Lightning storm last night at Port St. Lucie, JP. Caught some pretty cool pictures here of lightning. Big time. Wow, that's good stuff. So, appreciate everybody sharing stuff. Here's Wes showing Palm Bay, Florida storms. Here's our buddy Jim Olson. He always shares the pics. Check that. This is like Crystal Beach, Florida. Look at these little ducks. Mama duck and little duck. 1 duck, 2 duck, 3 duck, 4 duck, 5 duck, 6 duck, 7 duck, 8 duck, 10 ducks. All on the road. 10 ducks jumping on a bed. Here's a good shot here. Eddie posted Melbourne. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that shot. That was Melbourne last night. Looking. Oh, it's a drone. I love drone videos. So there you go. That was sent to us. Oh, man. Oh, he just turned the camera. Look at that. That was like, I didn't see that coming. Cool shot, man. Eddie Daughtry. Hope I said that right, buddy. But there's a big storm cloud. That's a great shot. Pretty neat, man. Everybody sends this stuff, so everybody can see it too. It's on the side. So there you go. All right, tropics. Let's talk about the tropics real quick. So, end of June. Let's go to tropical tidbits. End of June. TropicalTidbits.com here. End of June, early July. We've been harping on that time frame. There's our Louis. Hey, Whitney. Yep, got a launch today too, right? Yeah, launch. What time is that? 4 o'clock, I think. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Time to rock. Everybody had my chicken wing last night. So I was obviously eating dinner with some friends. So I had this chicken wing. And look at this guy. It has an eyeball. It's got a forehead. It's got a nose. It's got a mouth. It's like an old man. And the comments did not disappoint. That's for sure. So that was fun last night. All right, so tropics. So this is the area. All right, so we got some tropical waves out here in the Atlantic. All right, so typically the first part of July will we start to see this area juice up. So models are right on par with climatology, plus the fact that we're going to be having a little less dust and we're going to have positive MJO. So GFS. I'm gonna go to the timestamp here. So here's the end of here's the end of June, basically, right here. End of June. So the end of June, you know, general lowering pressures a little bit, and all the models have been showing that. Here's a Euro, maybe a little wave here, but generally speaking, the end of June, we're seeing all the models starting to show a lowering of pressures entering the Caribbean. So that's not any storm development. It's just showing that you know, we can start to see development here. That's where I got my eyes on. And what the GFS has been showing consistently now is, you know, jumping the gun a little bit, but it's showing kind of what we saw with Cristobal. We're seeing a wave come across, and we're seeing some energy kind of get pulled up from the Pacific, either or. But there's a wave. You know, this is the first part of July. And the GFS is now starting to show development here July 5th. Well, it's long range, way too far out, but it's been consistent last couple runs. So that's, just kind of building on the fact that some kind of an area to watch. You can kind of see what it's thinking here. We're seeing that Cristobal setup where we're having a potential storm get pulled upwards and kind of merge. So, just it's believable, but the other models aren't showing it yet, so it's kind of hard to jump the gun on it too much. But Euro is generally showing the same time frame, a wave kind of making its way across. So that's briefly kind of down the road. It would actually be a wave that isn't even out there yet. So it could be actually that one right there. Let's see. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So there's that. Long range, stuff we like to look at. A couple of different ensembles. We can look at GFS here. See if it's showing any more clusters. So it's showing a few ensembles. This is on, long range. It's hard to go too far out past 10 days. 10 days out, but still, you start to see a few of the ensemble members showing possibility. Just a few. And if we go to Weather Nerds, we can take a look at the Euro ensembles and kind of get an idea. Euro is not really showing anything, so that's good. And we'll go here in time, and we will see a little bit down here. You'll see it's starting to pop up some first part of July, but not a strong signal as the GFS. Ironically, it's showing that low pressure system here over Texas. I'm talking a lot about that. Obviously, it's not going to develop in anything over land, but as far as we could call it a land cane, piss everybody off. People hate it when I say land cane, but that's the current tropical development map from the Euro, and it's showing that low. It's tricking the models. So technically, Texas, we're under a land cane warning. So, hey, what's up, Bill? Thank you, buddy. What's up? Foley Beach, South Carolina had a storm last night, huh? Well, yeah, makes sense, I guess. They did have that highlighted East Coast risk with the storm. So, thanks for chiming in. They were showing that development. That's probably what you got right there, actually, I bet. I'm sure that was it. This little guy right here moving on out. So the story is high pressure is building in, and we're going to have a dry weekend, lots of heat. These rain chances are going to be pretty much gone tomorrow. A little bit lingering here over Texas, but that's more of that tropical juice coming up we were showing there. But as you get into Friday here, things are really drying out. So pretty much Friday, other than south tip of Texas, pretty dry. So hot, dry weekend here Saturday, a little bit, maybe a little bit. But this is such spottiness. It's nothing organized. Here's Sunday. And then rain chances slowly start to come back Tuesday for Florida. But crazy. So heat, high, haze, dust. Tropics are quiet. This little blob here. Keep an eye on that. Not for tropical, but like Bobby says, this time of year here's a little purple spot. Little triggers, a little purple spot, possibly to watch. A little purple spot. That's that blob in the Bay of Campeche. You know, you always watch tropics in real time. Things, you know, long range. Here's a fresh global hazards map. This one just got released today. But you can see below average rainfall for the Caribbean. So this is not good for our friends down there. They're showing below rainfall this next week. And increased Pacific action for sure. And then the following week we're seeing this. This is that little crossover action that we possibly could see. So dry this next week. Makes sense. Negative MJO. Well, we're kind of in a positive. We're getting positive now. That's toward the end of, now this is up, this is towards the end of June. So, yeah. So, the end of June, early July, you know, the MJO is still on pace to help promote the tropics. So, that's why we'll see. All right, what's up, Katie? Got your smiley face on. Rebecca's ready for winter. Hey, Bobby, yep, purple dot. These are the purple eeny, teeny, weeny, yellow polka dot bikini maps. And really, if you look at it on real time, this one is a pretty healthy looking little wave down here. This one's entering the Lesser Antilles. So this, you know, this little guy popped up, but lots of shears still down here, but you know. And it's fun to see it on these wind maps here. It's always fascinating. The monsoon trough here. This is what starts tropical development. But right here is our intertropics convergence zone. This is like the boundary between the south and the north. And our winds, this is so fascinating. Here's that tropical wave we're looking at right here. But what's fascinating are the winds from the south meet the winds from the north, and storms rotate counterclockwise, right? So what happens is these little thunderstorms get the help from natural winds to spin these like a little top. So you take a top and you spin it like a little top. So the north winds push down and the south winds push up, and it helps kickstart tropical systems. That's why they get going. That's why we have this Cape Verde season. It's a little too far south right now, but then what happens is once these little systems get that little kickstart, actually they come off of Africa already spinning. That's why we have the African rain trains. They call it African rain trains. So these little guys are mid-level thunderstorms that come across Africa. And when they plop down over the Atlantic, they already have middle atmosphere spinach. So when they get over the water, the warm Atlantic water, it allows deepening thunderstorms, which allows the low pressure to sink lower and form low-level spinach. So then when you have low-level spinach and mid-level spinach, you have stackage. And then it's on. It starts to get spinning. Well, naturally, storms have a poleward motion to the north, and it's called the Cornelius effect. So that's why all of our storms break off, and it's like an umbilical cord. I'll never say that word right, umbilical. That's the birth of a Cape Verde, and they call them Cape Verde seeds because they come naturally with spinach, and it's hard to break that. And that's what we're seeing over Texas right now. We're seeing a little mesoscale low pressure here, and I'm sure people are going to talk about it. Right here we have like a little land cane spinning currently over Houston. You can see the winds spinning. Actually, if we go back over here, I bet you we see it better on this site. I guarantee it. There it is. Boom, there it is. There's our low-level spinach. So technically we do have a land cane over Texas. There's our spinach right there. And if you look at future radar, it's showing that spinach throughout the day. So pretty fascinating to watch. Let's look at it again real quick, just to take a look. And this is what it's going to look like. You can see it spinning. Look at that, spinning away. So there you go. Texas got a land cane. Uh-oh, we got... Oh, I thought we were frozen. All right, let's see. Heavy rain. What's up, Claudia? Yeah, so that's it. Dust. We talked about the dust. We got tropics. We got long-range stuff. Maybe brewing. I showed all my maps. Yeah, so really, the big weather today, obviously, is Texas and Louisiana. We're going to be watching for storms. Storm Prediction Center updated 52 minutes ago, so there's that new map. Slight chance of tornadoes, too. Look at that. So that bumped up. So sometimes when we're in a 5%, we'll see a tornado watch. We'll see. So there's that. Wind, hail. So maybe we just got to watch these squalls coming in off of the Gulf today, lower Louisiana, Mississippi. That's the weather there. Heat advisory in Florida. Let's look at some heat temps coming in the south, because it's hot. Let's see what we got. Let's go to southeast and take a look at what we could be seeing here for triple digits. So the big stuff's coming tomorrow. This is today, 96, 97 Jacksonville. But the big stuff starts to roll in on Friday. So we're seeing 97 in lower Georgia, all the way up here. 90s, obviously. Let's see. But Saturday, here it gets even hotter. Hanging around 97. That ain't too bad, I guess. Sunday, same. So GFS a little less. Yesterday was showing triple digits. It's going to bounce around a lot between different runs, but 98. We're definitely going to see hundreds up here north the Florida Georgia line on Saturday. It's going to be hot. Euro was showing possibility 100 in Tampa. It has never happened. It's amazing to think of all the years Tampa never hit 100 degrees officially on temperature. So we'll see what the latest Euro shows, and it's got 98 for Friday. 98. Let's see up top here. So there's 100 degrees up here in northern Florida, but 98. We're going to be creeping close. Upper 90s across the whole tip of Florida here for the weekend. So all right, yeah. It's Bobby. Yep. Denise, what's up there in North Carolina? Yeah, you're going to get hot too. I actually got families up there right now in the Outer Banks. And yeah, you got so this little front we got right now, here's that front cooling things down today. That's a lot of it storms too. But it's going to be already in the upper 90s today, or tomorrow. This is tomorrow, Thursday. But there's that heat creeping back up. So it's going to be a hot weekend, unfortunately. All the way into, you're only in the 80s in North Carolina. That's not too bad, I guess, right? Upper 80s. So big stuff. Anything white technically could be closer to 100, 95 to 100. So the white is hot. This is Sunday. This is Saturday. Oof. All right. So yeah, the feel like temp's hot. We got hey, there's a good link there, Sue. Thank you, MJO. Dawn Alexis. I bet you Alexis has no clue. I can't even say it. Well, I can just say MJ. Alexis, what is the MJO? She's sleeping. I know it wouldn't work anyway. Let's see. Hey, you got your new weather radio, Cindy? Cool. Yeah, look at I got my dad one for Father's Day, man. I love this little thing. It's so cool to just sit here and listen. to oh man, the battery went dead. So I got to crank it. Look, you crank it. How the heck can... Where's my remote? I gotta find my station. Oh, there it is.
This is NOAA Marine Weather Radio KEC 38, operating at a frequency of 1.
Even got static, man. So awesome.
The power for KEC 38.
So how the heck can you crank a radio to get power? Isn't that just so amazing? The little generator, man. I love it. All right, what else is good? Hey, what's up, Laredo? 70s in the mountains. Yeah, you know what? Well, dang right. Look at that. You got highs of 70s. That little front's helping you guys. So here it is. This is the weather maker today, right here. This is a kind of a stalled out front. So it does have cool air behind it, and we could probably see it on the water vapor map too. Here you can always see the dry air behind a front. So let's take a look. It's a big old mess, but there you go. So there's our front boundary. This is upper level. This is lower level. Let's go to mid level. A little less cover. So there's our mid level water vapor map. But see, there you go. There's that front, the back door of the front. That's what's pulling up all this moisture. Storms with it. So we got to watch for blobbages today. We have a blob alert. Hey MJO, I got my mojo working. Hey Dan, the dust storm. We'll show that again. Isn't that a song? I got my mojo working. Probably get kicked off Facebook. Oh, it's Muddy Waters, man. I love the blues. I grew up with the blues.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Mojo. Here it is. I'm going to Louisiana to get some mojo. That's for you, Whitney. So the end of June here, we're going to be getting our mojo working. Hey, in case you didn't hear, I'm going to be a regular on the Tom and Dan show, talking weather, man. And guess who my sponsor is? ABC. And man, I'm waiting every day to find out, but Tampa Bay Brewing Company here, which is only like 2 miles from my house. Hopefully, they're getting on my side here, and they're going to be making a beer honoring hurricanes and Mike's weather page. So that would be phenomenal. So if you got anybody, David there, one of the owners, he loves us. So we're hoping to be officially buyable across Publix's and all the great ABCs in the world. So what a great connection, ABC Fine Wine. And the only reason I mention Publix is my wife works there, so I'll be like, hey Julie, bring home my beer. But it needs to be seltzer beer. That's the thing. No sugar. That's the craze now, right? No sugar. All right, so there's that. Let's see. So the storms today, we really got to keep an eye on. Looks like we got our tornado warning. So I had to change my. Oh man, we got stuck going everywhere. We got our tornado warning just popped up. Well, we're getting a red box. Tornado warning. Yep, look at that. So I got to slow down my mouse here. Let me close some windows. We haven't had to do this in a while. The tab alert. I should have more information. No, that. So anyway, this is a cool little map I found. But anyway, tornado warning in that cell right here. You can see it. That's in Mississippi. Here's Louisiana. So all this stuff today they're worried about coming in off of the Gulf. So we got double whammy coming. We got the storm. We got the land cane spinning here on north of Houston. And then we got this big old gnarly mess rolling in out of the Gulf right now. So that's the storyline today. This is going to make its way into lower Alabama and the Florida Panhandle later today, and then even overnight it's going to make its way into Atlanta and then the coastal area here. So this is going to be going on throughout the day into tonight and maybe tomorrow, lingering here in the Carolinas. So there's that. Hattiesburg. There you go, Brack. Is that Hattiesburg area? Yeah, just south of Hattiesburg. All right, so anything else we got? So, again, I'm going to update a bunch of stuff going on in the weather. Somebody asked about the dust map. Let's take a look at the current dust. We can look at live satellite, and then we can look at, I had a ton of people share images to our site, so I appreciate that. Here's a current look at the satellite. You can still see it. I mean, there's still more coming behind it. So that's why the storm or the global tropics map is showing less rainfall. For this next week, this is the next 7 days. Yellow means lower average rainfall, so that's because we still have dust out here. And these things cycle. It's very normal this time of year. This one was definitely heavier than normal. But that's current satellite looking down from Big Brother. And it's forecast to go. Here's another great map. This is on my Fox hurricane. And we can go frame by frame. So this is later today. This is Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. So they haven't updated it yet. So here's basically where we're at. Here's the heavy stuff. So later tonight, still have a lot of it down in the Caribbean, Jamaica. Somebody just chimed in from Jamaica. So you still got it coming. It's going to be a little break. And then here's that second one we just saw on the satellite. But, you know, the other map's not updating. JavaScript error. But I showed the other map earlier on it, so you can go back and look at it. So yeah, we had a big earthquake down in Mexico City yesterday. It was shaking. Yep, there was lots of video on that on Twitter. Holy cow, look at this. This is Missouri yesterday. Oh my God. Look at that sucker, man. That doesn't even look real. That was in Missouri yesterday. Wow. All right, so here's Noah talking about the dust plume. Tornado in, this definitely looks like tornado damage. This one's just posted. This is Louisiana. There's definitely roof damage here. Holy cow. This was, just trees down there. There's no doubt. Tornado. We had tornado warnings in Louisiana this morning. That would be right before the Mall, Louisiana. Not sure where that's at. Close to New Orleans. That was today. Weather Channel showing the severe weather risk today. That's today's weather risk. Anything else? There's more damage coming in from Baton Rouge 10 minutes ago. So indeed, they had is that close to you, Whitney? So we had tornado warnings today. You know, that's what I hate. I mean, I know we didn't have an official tornado watch, but I just don't get. I guess they just want people to assume they know there's always going to be a tornado chance. I don't know. Here's a strong Kelvin wave. This is part of the MJO. This is current. This is why the Pacific. So this is that one phenomenon that helps promote thunderstorm activity. Here it is right now. See live. This is a live look at the MJO, and it allows uprising, natural uprising. And that promotes thunderstorm activity, uprising. Sinking air suppresses thunderstorm activity, and that would be orange and yellow. So this MJO, when it crosses over next week on the early part of July, this is why I'm thinking, well, just because when we have an MJO positive, chances, and we're seeing the model. So, this is definitely promoting the end of June, early July. But anyway, he was talking about, and if you look back at the Pacific right now, the Pacific is absolutely smoking with storms. We have several areas being watched. Look at that. 4 different areas in the Pacific being watched at the same time. And that's because of that strong pulse, which is really fascinating. Fascinating weather. And there's more talk about that. Anything else need to talk about? Here's a severe thunderstorm warning just posted 6 minutes ago for lower Mississippi. Pearlington. So definitely stormy day. Gotta be careful. Here, I'm sure you guys know it, but we gotta watch these storms coming in. So anyway. So hey, Caleb, nope, no invest yet. Out west, yeah, that could be. You can go to Tropical Tidbits for that. Tropical Tidbits, you go to current storms, and there they are. There's 4 of them, or 3 of them. 93E, 92E, 94E. So there's 3 invests right now in the Pacific. And of course we have Dolly. Dolly lost her blobs. And all right, well, I got cold coffee. So we got anybody new in the chat room? I sometimes get carried away and forget. We're like a big little weather family, So if anybody ever new, just ask questions. We talk about the tropics. When there's something to talk about the tropics, it's 100% tropic talk always, and so it's usually not so scattered around, but it's our daily dose of what's up in the weather. And it's fun. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, Shelly. I keep saying Sheila. My cousin's name's Sheila. I'm sure if you had an A, right, it'd be Sheila, but I have a cousin named Sheila. So, Shelly Ross. Yeah, I know. Dolly, we were going to have a lot of fun with Dolly. I love Dollywood. Great place. Hey, what's up there, Tanya New? Myrtle Beach next week. I don't, long range. There's really nothing long range showing up as far as big weather events. So that's good. You should have a good time. There's that front lingering. There's going to be a little bit more storms tomorrow, but then nothing really. Maybe I don't know. There's just nothing really organized yet. Here's that tropical juice rolling into June, July that the Euro's picking up on. So, but next week things look pretty good. You can always go. The best forecast in the world, I think, is still from the National Weather Service because they update all the time. So I got this little box up here. You might not even know it. Get your local forecast. And I use it all the time. Myrtle Beach. Nope, I didn't spell it right. I don't even know how to spell Myrtle. There it is. Why did that pop up? Maybe I hit the wrong button. Why isn't it coming up? Why is Myrtle Beach? Oh. That's odd. Right? Could be down. Maybe they're down. So that was a cluster. I did read somewhere it might be down for maintenance. Some of the APIs for National Weather Service. I don't know. Maybe that was another day. So anyway, we can go down here to the old trusty map. Click on Myrtle Beach, and we can get some good forecast. So look at that, almost nothing through the week. Definitely nothing this week. High pressure is going to dominate the whole southeast. We have almost no rain chances. Oh, in Texas, let's look at that Texas moisture real quick. Louis over scratching. Come here, buddy. I want to take a look. Let's take a look real quick. See if that tropical wave's still going to come up to the tip of Texas. Because the tip of Texas is definitely showing rains tomorrow, and that's from that little bit of extra juice coming up around the wave that we were watching. Here it is, right here. There's all this juice right here, still down there. This is the water precipitable map, but it's going to get pulled up northward and into tomorrow here. So there's our Thursday rains. Remember we were showing those rain maps last week, and there were really, really big rain totals, and they backed off some. But so it's a double part for Texas, because our little land cane today rolls on out today and tomorrow. But then we get the secondary little bit of, even the National Weather Service called it tropical juice. So this is coming around that. So we got high pressure in the Gulf. This little energy is going to get pulled around and pulled up, and there's our little rain chances through Thursday and Friday. So still on tap for Texas. Let's look at the actual 24-hour rain maps so we can see what it's going to look like for them. And there it is. So here's our little land cane. It spins on out. We get a little lull tomorrow morning-ish, but then here's tomorrow night. There's that tropical juice coming up and impacted pretty much through Friday. So the rain total is not as high. Let's see, 24 hour. There we go. So your 24-hour rain totals, we get, we still have a couple inches. So I mean, this is through Thursday. This is basically through Friday here. So this is only a 24-hour rain map. It's not total, so it's not showing. But there you go. So that's the rain coming to Texas, up to 2 inches. Definitely not showing them crazy numbers like it was before. And here's your total precip through the next Saturday. So obviously a lot more Texas or Houston. So there's that. All right. Well, we had a good little show. There's our land cane spinning. I'll leave it at that. So stay safe, Louisiana, Texas, and Mississippi today. More tornado warnings, Whitney. Yep. No tornado watch, though. Imagine that. We've had 3 or 4 tornado warnings already today, and no watches. I hate that. I have a tornado link here, tornado stats. And this shows you live tornado warnings going on. Look at this little bow thing. But we've already had... Oh, man, we've already had a bunch. Holy crap. Look at all these today. Is that today? Oh, my goodness. That can't be today. Is it today? Look at all these today. Wow. So we had a tornado warning starting about 3 or 4 hours ago. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tornado warnings today already across Mississippi and Louisiana. 14 tornado warnings. Wow. This is where they all were. All because of this cell right here, near in Hattiesburg right now. So that's crazy. 14 tornado warnings, and we don't have a tornado watch. But I get on that all the time. So anyway, all right. Well, there you go. We'll talk tomorrow weather. Tomorrow for sure. Today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We might be camping next week, so I might be offline a couple days. So you guys will have to miss me. That's why on my page I say most. See, it's all words in today's world. So I put most weekdays. But there it is. See, 9/19 most weekdays. But we're only camping 45 minutes away, so I'm probably going to come home and do one while the kids are sleeping. Hey, Terry, thank you. Thanks for being a supporter. I don't mean to forget about you guys and gals. It means a lot. We have a lot of fans of the page and appreciate the support for sure. So later, Gators, be safe out there. Let's see, campground. What'd you say, campground? Don, yep. Internet stinks most places anymore. Gym show, that's cool. Brack Patterson, that'd be fun. I know the gym mines are mostly fake, some of them, but my daughter Emily, some of her favorite time in Gatlinburg one year was going to the gym mine, and we kept all the gyms, and we got a cool little driftwood basket in the back porch, and it was good memories. She loved that. Audio, yeah. Lightning weather world, yeah. Thanks, Loretta. Enjoy the mountains up there. In Carolinas, what else we got? Yes, we are, Teresa. Yep, it's our first official trip without Rusty. Always had to put him in our vets because obviously being blind, he would not do very well camping. So it'll be kind of neat because now we don't have to stress about taking him down there and picking him up and spending all that extra money. You're welcome, Susan. Yeah, I love doing it. Thank you, Katie. Yep, Coneheads. Hurricane update, Bill. Right now, nothing. There is signs that this Kelvin wave that's moving across the Pacific is going to reach here next week into the first part of July. So if we're going to get any pop-up activity, definitely toward the end of July or June, early July, we could see some activity in the Caribbean pop up. So then there's already some models hinting that. So hey Ashley, thank you. I think I remember your birthday picture. Yep, excited. Going to the beach, Cindy. Yep, we're going to be down at Fort DeSoto. Girls are playing softball this weekend. It's going to be hot. They played last weekend. It was hot. And she did great. Had a cool video here. I was going to show everybody while we're seeing it. Dolly was wasted, Becky. Yeah, I'm afraid it was. I mean, but you know what? It did meet the criteria. I mean, you know, it started out as a subtropical, but it had lower circulation, and it had thunderstorms. Hey Deb, what you got there? I'll take a look at that link. Cover the pool, Kelly? I don't know. That's a good question. I know they get a lot of sand in Puerto Rico, but no, I don't think it's anything like that. So no, you know, I'm not. Had to put yeah, Melissa, I love it too, but man, holy cow, how do you get into that place, man? I got so lucky. You got to reserve like 6-7 months out. So hey, check out. All right, so I have to show you my new toy. So some of y'all might know, I've talked about it before. I grew up racing radio control cars as a hobby. I was 12 years old, and that's how I got to meet a lot of cool NASCAR people, and got a lot of NASCAR connections because they all do it too, man. But so I got an RC boat for our back. We got a little pond out back, and that is so fun. There's no motor on this thing, so you have to manipulate the wind. It's so enjoyable, man. I sit out there. I don't really fish. I get bored fishing, but this was fun. That was yesterday. I just was looking for my softball video, but I saw that. So it's fun. I think they're only like $79, $80, $100 maybe. But it's 100% 2-channel, no motor. But here's my daughter pitching. I'm a crazy dad, so I put every one of her pitches on video. Everyone. I stream them, and then I chop them while I'm working. So I put every one of her pitches, and you know, good ones, bad ones. She had a lot of inside, outside, barely missed. A lot of curve. There's a curveball. That one's a little high. That one's a little high. That was inside. But what's cool about it is when she does hit the inside, they go inside. You know, and she had a couple of awesome change-ups that We're dinkers in the infield, got us out. You know, so yeah, she did really good. There's an outside dinker. So as you can tell, I love it. And she's got a pretty wicked little screwball there. It curved in a couple of times. There was a change up, and she had a swing at it. It was an 0-2 count. So that was a good at bat. So this is a really good hitter on her team right here. Here she is. So, no, not that time. That was a ball. But we got inside curve, inside, and then change up outside, and she had a swing at it, and it was a weak hit. So as you can tell, I love watching softball. People think I'm an obsessed dad. But hey, it's fun, man. You only live once. She had an 8 at bat inning that was pretty cool. Fouled off. 8 at bat. That's a quality at bat. There's a foul. There's a foul. And then she came back with a changeup, and she had to hit it because it was 2 strikes. So scored a run. But I do weather out there. I talk weather, right? Hey, Donald, you want to see the puppies? I can do that. I just saw one. Come here, Louie. Louie will come over here. Come here, Louie. Come here, Hunter. Actually, Hunter comes now. Watch this. Come here, Hunter. They're both coming. Aw. All right, we'll do Hunter first. So we got their new collars on. This is a little big, but I'm gonna link it. Jerry Customs. Thank you, Jerry Creations. Becky Jerry. I'll post her link. But here we go. There's Hunter. There's little boy, little Hunter with his new bow. He'll grow into it. But he doesn't seem like he's 10 weeks old. He seems so mature. I don't know. Maybe it's because we have another dog, but he's actually going potty on his pad. He comes when you call him. He's sitting now. Even Emily's got him shaking, right? Say hi, everybody. So there you go. We give him all kinds of treats. Everybody that knows me thinks Louie was like a freak animal because he's the calmest, chilled. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. He's jealous now. He's like the biggest chill dog on the planet. In fact, you can look him up. I got to get going on his page. I feel bad. So, by the way, I do have Instagram online now. 11,000 followers. So I try to post on Instagram if you're on Instagram. But we have a Hurricane Louie. Here he is. And, of course, you know, we do a lot of props with him. But he is the most photogenic dog on the planet. He'll do anything you ask. And he's only 2 years old. He's bad, though. He's the baddest. There's my Mustang. I got an old Mustang with an Earnhardt tag. Go figure. I even bought an RC car for him. Look, I taught him to ride his RC car. He's like, oh, Dad, I don't know about this. Okay, I'll just hang out here for a few seconds. And okay, well, I'll just keep riding. Oh, yeah, this is fun. He started to slip, so I stopped filming. There's his birthday hat. So we have fun with him. So he's online. You can follow him, Hurricane Louie. There's Natalie Decker at Talladega. We did a little money raising for Humane Society. Louie's kissing booth. We actually had people come over and donate money as they kiss Louie. That was at Talladega. That was before we were. Now we're not allowed to. I don't think we're gonna have kissing booths anymore. Probably be illegal. There's his Halloween costume. There's Louie riding in a Mustang. I had to get him some shades. That's funny. You can put him in a Miller Lite box. Trying to make him new Spuds McKenzie, but Miller hasn't called yet. There's my RC cars. I still get to do it every now and then. So there's Louie as a pup. That's what he looked like. That was a little baby. So anyway, all right. I can ramble on all day. Cool, Jenny, got a Mustang? Yep. Actually, I got oh man, I had a my heater core started leaking, and I started looking at how much I had to take apart on the damn car to fix it, and I'm thinking, you know, I could bypass the heater core and that's kind of cheating. But I take the chance of taking the whole dash apart and stuff. I might break something. Everything's immaculate right now. You know, everything works. So I'm like, yeah, who the hell uses the heat in Florida? So I bought a heating core sealant kit, and believe it or not, I think it worked. So, oh, there you go. Cool. Hey, you're welcome, Jenna. Thank you. We'll see you later. I'm just rambling now. Rambling, gambling. There's our Rusty. That was when Louie was a baby. Had my Leonard Skinner cup. So, he's a cute boy. All right, enough dogs. Yeah, I forgot Louie, Don. He won't come over here, though. Come here, bro. Come here. Come here. Louie, come here. Nah. I'm not going to disturb him, so. Anyway, all right, I got to roll. I can ramble all day. So hey, listen, we'll do it again tomorrow. I gotta do some serious weather updating because we got some storms coming in off the Gulf that we got to be worried about. So we're gonna be watching this mess right here. Oh, here he comes. Come here, buddy. He's like, okay, but that's some pretty hefty stuff. We're gonna be watching going into Louisiana. So, and here's our boy with our new collar. All right, we'll just end it right here. Now, the newest thing Louie likes to do, I hold him right here, and he actually falls asleep. He likes it like this. We'll see. What do you think, buddy? You good? You good, boy? You ready to track some hurricanes? All right, so we're going to post a bunch of weathers. I need to post all this stuff. So thanks for coming in, everybody. Say bye, Dawn. She wanted to see you. All right, later.